Hey guys, what's going on? Back again with another video. As you can see, 5 hours ago, Treyarch tweeted out that 115 Day will be celebrated this year. And the tweet said, "We hope everyone had a safe and restful holiday break. Our mid-season Vanguard Zombies update drops on Tuesday." So that's in a couple more days. And with January 15 coming up next Saturday, we figured we'd post our 115 Day blog a bit earlier than usual this year with all the details. Stay tuned next week. So that's kind of good news. It means that they're going to rope in together, I guess, the midseason update with 115 Day. Hopefully, we'll get some zombie stuff thrown in there as far as like maybe, zombies in maybe multiplayer or something like that, or just zombies kind of themed update for the midseason. Maybe like even a zombies operator or something like that would be kind of cool. So that is again what they posted 5 hours ago. So what I wanted to do also was just kind of look back at some of the old 105 days that were celebrated, and just in case if you're new to the zombies scene, let's say maybe you came on during Cold War, maybe you came on with Outbreak, that maybe you're not familiar with 115 Day. So what basically it is 115 was the I guess the catalyst, I guess you can call it, that kind of created the zombies outbreak in the original Ether story. And after that, we kind of celebrated it on January 15th, not necessarily November 5th, because in my opinion, after doing research, it looks like November 5th is a true 115 Day, and kind of one of the reasons. The date and obviously the element is both important and canon in the story date, but it looks like November 5th was the original kind of date used. Then, you know what I was thinking too, as a matter of fact, I guess somewhere down the line, and I'm kind of switching subjects really quickly, but I just kind of thought about it after playing a couple games, is 115 Day. I wonder if they would ever treat it like September 11th, like 9/11. So, like, instead of like 9/11, treating it as 11/5 or November 5th. And I wonder if they would ever do like a realistic zombie outbreak, like maybe a new realistic modern day zombie outbreak where like stuff happened. And it happens in movies also. And I know in real life, Japan celebrates March 11th. They have, instead of 9/11, they have 3/11, which was the day that the tsunami killed like thousands of people in Japan in real life. So I wonder if they would ever do like a new storyline of like maybe November 5th being like the day that a disaster happened, like a zombie outbreak happened. That I think would be a really cool idea, to do it like a November 5th like disaster movie or something like that. But that's kind of along the lines, anyways, of why we celebrate January 15th, because of the number and the with the element being celebrated on the day of the year. Again, January 15th is the more suitable date because it is a couple months after the games already come out. You can't really celebrate November 5th because sometimes the games don't even come out till like, funny enough, November 6th or November 9th, second week of November, maybe sometimes in October. So it needs some time to kind of have a good cushion, I guess is the best way to explain it. Like I said, even though November 5th is a true canon date, real life story stuff, like I said, similar to 9/11, and in Japan, like March 11th. So, but that's stuff that I would want them to do like a fictitious 11/5, let's call it, or November 5th, or January 15th, or 115, day, or in the story, or make a map or something like that, or make maybe like for the next game that comes out, have it like a natural disaster, or the meteor or meteorite or asteroid crashing to Earth on January 15th would be kind of cool, because it's kind of like the pretty much the backbone of the zombie story anyways, um, which is kind of cool, I thought. So again, with all that being said, the only other issue is, the way that the toxic zombie YouTubers are treating Vanguard. Like I said, I played for 6 hours, both multiplayer and zombies yesterday. Didn't have an issue. It was fine. You just kind of rank up. You go through the objectives. You kind of try and get like the gold, the gold perks, gun perks and stuff like that, which would be kind of cool. You're trying to rank up. I think that would be like actually, while I'm on the topic too, I think maybe when Vanguard or Duran Fang gets a little bit more developed, I think that should be like an objective where like you can't exfil maybe, or a part of an Easter egg that you have to have all gold gun perks and all gold perks all together, ranked up to level 4 or something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool because that's what I usually aim for. Is like, I'm gonna do all gold gun perks and then all gold, you know, and plus tier 3 pack a punch weapon and then tier 4 perks and stuff like that. I think that should be like some sort of like a bonus objective where like you get more XP if you do it that way. You get more XP. I know it's part of a challenge and you do get XP and stuff like that, but it'd be kind of cool if they did something like that. So again, that's just kind of what's coming on next Saturday, it says, and then on top of that, like I said, it says celebrating January 15th. So I want to look back at the November 19th. This one's a little bit more infamous because it's the same thing like Vanguard, where big zombie YouTubers that were bad at the game just kind of crapped all over the Chaos story and Black Ops 4, for clicks and views and stuff like that. And then now, years later, they want to say, oh, it wasn't that bad. But it's the same that's going to happen in a few years, to be honest with you, that right now it's hard to make content when you can only get to maybe around 8 or 9, because like I said, I've seen zombie YouTubers that say the game's a little bit too difficult, and they can't really make it too far. I made it to round 20, and like I said, it wasn't easy, and I was just playing casually. I wasn't trying to go hardcore. If you're trying to play the game casually, round 20 is a little bit difficult, so you're going to have to try and find the right guns and perks and stuff like that. Sometimes you just have to give up the gun that you start and just look for a better gun. But again, this kind of made me want to reminisce on the past 115 days, the Chaos story, and they didn't really say much back then. And I think, like I said, maybe they scrapped a lot of stuff because they figured, what's the point? Zombie YouTubers are just gonna crap all over it. So back then, all we got was double XP weapon and double XP, I guess, operator battle pass, whatever, and then double Nebulium plasma. It says double XP, double weapon XP, and double Nebulium plasma elixirs and stuff like that. And that was pretty much it. I think we got like a new gauntlet, and they updated some stuff. So I think, yeah, they balanced some of the perks and stuff like that. So that one was kind of like another notorious because of a notorious year, because again, like the zombie YouTubers is just kind of like, what it made me think about too is like how nice. I mean, maybe Vanguard. I'm just gonna talk about it separately. Maybe Vanguard is the best thing for Treyarch and Treyarch zombies, because hopefully it's gonna get rid of a lot of these toxic zombie YouTubers, where hopefully they're gonna go start looking for other content, other games to kind of, crap all over and kind of get rid of them in a way. Next thing, real quickly, whoops, didn't mean to do that, is, okay, that was the one I just clicked on, wasn't it? Okay, so celebrating 115. This one was last year. Firebase Z, I think we got revealed leading up to it. So it's probably going to be a little bit similar to last year. Don't think we'll be getting a round base, to be honest with you. But they did start dropping a lot of storyline stuff, Easter egg stuff. Back then, people swore this was Richtofen. It's funny because, like, that's what I talk about the toxic zombie YouTubers too, is that, like, you come up with a theory, they crap all over it. But back then, all of them thought that was Richtofen that was coming. But it ended up being Ravenoff, I believe. So here, and the same thing, people thought this was like Shinonuma. Ended up being a whole new map, outpost map. Looked pretty cool. I think we got like Tombstone back then, maybe. So this is pretty much everything, I guess, on January 15th that they gave us all in one shot. Support streaks were coming. So this was a big 115 day last year, too. It would be nice to get something like that. I really don't think they would do a map. like I said, maybe because of the state of Vanguard. I think though, I hate to say it, but it needs to be said, less is better because that's the only way you're really going to get rid of some of these toxic zombie YouTubers. Hopefully, it's gonna, hit their pockets and they're gonna move on to other games, and then Treyarch can kind of just go about their business. I think, in my opinion, because they do nothing for the game. They absolutely do nothing for Call of Duty. The big toxic zombie YouTubers that have like 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million um, viewers and subs and stuff like that. They literally do nothing for Call of Duty but cause trouble. So if this kind of is the blessing in disguise that sends the toxic zombie YouTubers to another game. Maybe I don't want to wish them upon any other game, so I'm not going to name any other games. But all they do is just report toxic, negative stuff. They put negative spin on everything. So this might actually be a blessing for Call of Duty if, for a chance, we don't get a round-based map or survival-based map. Or maybe they should just do like Shinonuma, because like I said, the zombies community, the players, the hardcore players, they're gonna like any map. I would just do Shinonuma, maybe have it where you can stay at Shinonuma, or maybe Shinonuma be one of the maps. Or if you really don't care, I would do Hanford Site B. It ropes into the whole World War II era and stuff like that. That was when it was pretty popular and stuff like that. Hanford Site, maybe Bus Route B, Site B. But I know, like I said, because of COVID and a bunch of other stuff, I don't think they have the time and budget and manpower to maybe do like a Bus Route B. But I think that would be something kind of cool. It'd be funny too if they did like Bus Route B and it looked like this. That would be kind of awesome. Maybe I should do something like that as just like some cheap little fan art. It's like Bus Route B. That would be kind of cool. I think I will do that, as a matter of fact, right after I'm done with this. But this was a good year. It made me think, yeah, like people say, well, you don't realize how good you've had it until you don't have it. But everything last year was pretty amazing. But if we don't get anything, like I said, that might be a blessing in disguise, because if you think about it, without there being any Vanguard content, we have no toxic zombie YouTubers making negative toxic content. It kind of like out of sight, out of mind type of thing, which is kind of good. So if you, in a way, don't give any content, then they can't make any negative videos and stuff like that. And then maybe people just realize or catch on that, hey, they're just being negative and toxic anyways. Or maybe do it when, I don't know, at a random time when they least expect it or something like that. Because the thing with, like I said, with the zombies community, no matter when you drop it, how you drop it, or what you drop, they're going to appreciate it anyways. It's the zombie YouTubers that are just going to like crap all over it. So if like, I mean, January 15th is a big day and they should celebrate it, but if for some random reason they dropped a new map on like a random day of the week, people are going to play it. Or people are going to go back and play it eventually. But it's just the zombie YouTubers that kind of crap all over it. So anyways, let me know what you guys think we were getting or what you would want to get. I'll see you guys later.